Hello everyone and welcome back to Set to 6 Gaming. Now, I had a feeling something had happened today with it being the 23rd anniversary of the Japanese release of Final Fantasy VII. I was kind of hoping we'd get the demo, but I feel like the leaks have pushed that back now. That's going to be way back. I could be wrong, I hope I'm wrong. But what we have got is we've got another trailer. So we're going to jump straight into it, we're going to break it down, see if we can spot anything, and here we go.
So, what did you want to talk about?
When spring comes, I'm leaving town. I'm going to Midgar. I'm going to be a soldier. The best of the best. Like Sephiroth.
Okay, so first, that's interesting. But first things first, though, we've got the Nibelheim flashback scene. So that happens quite early on in the game. We've just gone past that in the playthrough now. Don't forget, check out the playthrough that we're doing. The next video should be going up later on today, hopefully. But yeah, so we got that flashback. Character models look amazing. Cloud looks brilliant. Tifa looks brilliant. Now we've got this next scene here, which is quite interesting. Let's play it through first.
Tell me, is it really you?
Oh, I think it's really him. This looks interesting because I don't remember a scene. Well, there isn't a scene like this in Final Fantasy VII. Not with everybody there. Not with Aeris there, Tifa there. I think I saw Barrett as well. This makes me think it's possibly towards the end of the Midgar sector. The Midgar section of the game. You reach a point where you find Genova in like a containment case. Let me just try and get the shot here. 1 second. Yeah, there we go. It's a lot larger than the original containment case. It looks more similar to the one Red 13's in the original game. But yeah, I'm feeling like this is going to be in the Shinra building towards the end. It's very interesting though. Unless we've... No, I mean, it could be another reactor and it could be that it's opened up to other reactors. I mean, they've obviously got to add a lot of plot in there because they're expanding this section of the game out. But Genova's stored at the Shinra building. Like, the body of Genova is stored at the Shinra building. There might be, like, some small pieces of Genova in some of the other reactors or something that's been developed from Genova in the other reactors. But no, I'm pretty certain this is going to be in the Shinra building. Let's get back to this.
Tell me, is it really you?
Are we on schedule?
Please, Mr. President, I am asking you to reconsider. No, begging.
Director Twisty.
The stench of the director's cowardice fills the room yet again.
Okay, so we've got Reeve, Heidegger, and President Shinra talking there. Again, just the character models, the design of them, even the voice acting sounds amazing as well. I'm really impressed with the quality of the voice acting. Not really much else we can take from that scene, just good to see some old faces.
Supersaturation confirmed.
Engaging materia cooling to reduce temperature.
Madam Director, you have a meeting shortly.
Stop. Your timing is impeccably atrocious.
Oh dear.
Oh, yes. Just going back a few seconds, we've got Scarlet here. She is clearly up to something with materia, some sort of experimentation, which makes sense. She is the head of, Shinra's weapon development, and she's obviously treating the soldiers under a, like, footstools, basically. So yeah, this is pretty true to what Scarlet was like in the original game. So again, good to see some old faces. And just like this guy, Palmer. Oh my goodness, I wonder if he's still going on about butter.
Oh dear, a man of my refined taste running out of butter.
Welcome to the Honeybee Inn, Cloud. True beauty is an expression of the heart. A thing without shame, to which notions of gender don't apply. Perfection.
I think we'll freeze on that shot. But extremely happy to see that the Honeybee Inn's still in here. It seems like they've changed it a little bit. So in the original, you'd go around and gather all the bits and bobs that you'd need to put together the outfit. And if I remember right, the Honeybee Inn was for an additional bit where he goes and gets a bit of makeup done by one of the girls in the back. I don't think you have to get that done. I think that's one of the things that you do so Don Corneo chooses you rather than Tifa. So it's quite interesting to see that they've switched it around. It does make sense, though, that he'd get ready here, he'd get himself dressed here, get his makeup done, and then he'd go off to see Don Corneo. So yeah, that makes sense. Not any issues with that.
Not a word.
Not even one?
No!
But you're so pretty.
Today's right to be is...
Today's?
Pathetic.
Huh? Which one of you said that? You got a mouth on you!
Now, I thought this from one of the previous videos that Don Corneo just looks brilliant, and again, it just comes across so faithful to how I expected the characters to be, how I expect them to sound, how I imagine that they'd look. It's just brilliant. Let's see what we've got next.
Well, aren't we having a wonderful time kicking the hornet's nest? You know what I want. A second dance.
So this is Roche, the new character, and it looks to me like this is the attack on the pillar on Sector 7. I could be wrong. We got Cloud, we got Biggs and Wedge, I believe it was, just behind here. Yeah, so you got Cloud and Wedge there. Pretty sure we saw Biggs as well. But yeah, I'd guess that... Oh, wow. Well, that's for in a second. But yeah, I'd guess that this is the attack on Sector 7.
A second dance. Just the two of us.
So what the hell is it?
A fascinating question.
Oh, did it just talk?
I am that which you see before you. Nothing more.
A touching reunion.
I mean, yeah. That's got to be in the Shinra building. Oh, I don't... Yeah, this has got to be like a separate facility in the Shinra building, like a containment facility. That's got to be what it is. Maybe these pipes are funneling off to the reactors so that they can do some of the experimentation that they're doing in the original game. Possibly. I mean, that's one possible outcome. But just got to jump back here really quickly. Looking amazing on Red 13. Absolutely brilliant. Cannot wait.
Very, very good.
Hojo.
And thus is the hypothesis proven correct. I can only hope you will continue not to disappoint.
Yeah, that just makes me think even more that it's in the Shinra building. Hojo's got his watchful eye over everything, seeing how his experiment pans out. Yeah, makes complete sense.
Just getting tired of playing tag anyway. Come on.
So it looks like we've got the fight with the heligunner here. Now, in the original, this happens on like the elevator down on the escape out of the Shinra building. I'm going to guess it is still the escape out of the Shinra building, but it seems like the scene's changed slightly. But yeah, that looks brilliant.
Anyway, come on. Avalanche ain't Wu-Tao or anybody.
Looking at some of these HP numbers here, that's quite high to be leaving Midgar. And now, yeah, they've got to make it out to be a full game. But how does that bode for the rest of the series? Because, you know, you've got to be able to carry these numbers forward into part 2. So how's that going to pan out? Are we going to end up with massive amounts of health? Is it going to be one of those games where it breaks the 9,999 limit? I mean, it's not really been justified in previous games. It's almost been a bit of a gimmick in previous games. But with this one, I think it might actually be justified, because if you can reach a cap of... Say if you can reach, what, level 30, level 40, level 50 in Midgar, are you going to wipe and go back to 1? That's going to completely ruin any kind of immersion in the game. So you'd have to be able to carry those numbers over. But then, by the 3rd installment, because I assume there is going to be 3 installments, by that point, you're gonna be maxed out by the time you start in the 3rd installment. So you're going to have no leveling realistically to do. Interesting. Very interesting.
We're here to rescue it.
Yeah, it looks like we got Leviathan confirmed there. I tried to pause it on a good moment, but failed miserably in that venture. It's a bit... Nah, it doesn't look like we're going to get any better than that. But yeah, Leviathan confirmed.
Remember? We don't need more attention than what we're going to get.
Yeah, I hear you.
Oh, we've got Choco Mog. Again, this is something that you normally don't pick up until after Well, Leviathan you pick up in Wutai, so that's way into the game. You've got to have the tiny Bronco before you can even get anywhere near there, so that's quite late in disc 1. Choco Mog you tend to pick up after the Calm flashback scene, so that's something that you wouldn't expect to be in the Midgar scene, part of the game. So yeah, interesting.
I know these people, and I know they're never gonna let Aerith go. She's the last living ancient on the planet. Think about what that means to Shinra's scientists.
Did I just hear Cloud say Aerith?
She's the last living ancient on the planet. I know these people, and I know they're never gonna let Aerith go.
That sounded like Aerith to me. Debate over.
She's the last living ancient on the planet. Think about what that means to Shinra's scientists.
This is
The source of everything. Genova.
Oh, so that Genova fight, that looked like it was in the same room. No, it can't have been in the same room from previously. That's interesting, a Genova fight on disc 1. Well, in Midgar. This is going to be a fun game to play. They've added so much content into the Midgar section.
The Shinra.
Oh, we have the fall of the Sector 7 plate. That's a massive moment in the game, and it looks like it's going to be visually stunning, just like everything else in the game, in fairness. Loving President Shinra. Absolutely loving him. Ties in a bit more with Rufus as well, because like in the original game, he kind of looked like a bit of a podgy, fat meh. Whereas in this, he looks more like he'd be Rufus's dad. So yeah, I'm very happy with the model for President Shinra.
The Electric Power Company isn't the real enemy. I promise you, there's a much bigger threat. I just want to do everything in my...
Oh, so that's interesting. So that looks like it's going to be tying in with the reunion, potentially. Like Sephiroth and Genova have gathered the reunion as you're leaving Midgar. So this kind of accentuates part of the reason why you can't go back there. Interesting, because
just want to do everything.
These ghosts, they do look a lot like the Black Cloaks, the cloning experiments from Final Fantasy VII, the original version. So that, and the gathering, they're obviously gathering around the Shinra building. We've just seen Sephiroth and Genova in the Shinra building, I believe. So yeah, that makes a bit of sense.
Thing in my power to help all of you and the planet.
Okay, and that's the end of the trailer. There's nothing else added on at the end there, is there? No, just the release date. 10th of April. Not long, people, not long. I'm going to end the video there, keep it a short one. There's a lot of things to think over there, mull over. A lot of interesting reveals, a lot of characters that we know and love. So smash a like on the video, please subscribe to the channel. If you've got any thoughts, leave them down in the comments below. And thank you very much for watching. Have a great day.